Field is set, ready to run. Stand by for a start. And they're racing. Give them a cheer, Australia, wherever you're listening. What a win in a cup we'll never forget.
Welcome back to the Reggies Punt Show. We're three blokes could have been anything but decided to have fun instead. Before we get into it today, remember to gamble responsibly. And as usual, a massive shout out to Bluebet for today's episode. Make sure you download the app. Start punting with the True Blue Aussie bookie. Now, fellas, we love coming on here twice a week and having fun, having a laugh, taking the piss out of each other. But we also know when it's time to be serious for a minute when things happen and in life. And there's been something develop in the last 24 hours that's not very good.
No, mate. It's fresh off the press now. Down in New South Wales, there's been widespread pash rash. So there's barely any skin left on the face of fathers and sons, and it's causing some concern because Lucas Pawpaw ointment's out of stock on all shelves, and lip balm's also at an all-time low. So it's crisis.
Carmex is fucked
down in New South Wales, and I just hope we don't get some skin disease come out of it. But obviously the boys deserve to just hook in, so I'm not going to fucking shame them. And they deserve it. They fucking give us a good old-fashioned seeing to.
Walloping.
Walloping.
They gave their dad's lips a good old-fashioned walloping.
Wasn't it best first half of Origin footy ever?
Yep.
Like score-wise?
Probably one of the most dominant halves of just footy
I've never seen a landslide momentum like that.
I've never seen, like, every single thing happen. Like the run of the play, the 50-50 calls, but capitalising every time.
Every time.
Like the first kick over, score. First grubber through, score. Just
short ball, score. Long ball, score.
Crichton, how many times, like that intercept, how many times does that happen? And it just gets dropped. 9 out of 10 times, he holds onto it. Like
the bounce of a ball.
The bounce of the ball.
All the stars aligned, man. You looked up in the sky, and the stars were literally two men, one father and a son kissing each other. Yeah. And they went, this is our boys.
Mate, it was fucking pretty impressive.
They got the first 2 6 agains and the first 2 penalties, and then that was obviously momentum. They scored every time they went down there. It was like, holy fuck, righto. And then the one attacking play Queensland had in the first half where I think Hammer threw it about a metre forward to a lungy down the wing, and then we put the kick in, and it bounced 5 metres in, before the try line and goes dead. Just the bounce. And then Coates went to step back and put his foot in the in goal and missed by about a mil, and then got belted.
Game of margins, everything, and they were on the good side of it.
Everything just was landslide.
It would have been so good to watch that half as a New South Wales supporter. It was just fucking on. Mitchell Moses, that was a fucking masterclass. I give him so much shit about being a sook and that. Fucking hats off.
Was it equal record try assists in an Origin game from a half or something?
Was it?
But just everything, man. Like he flew out of the line and hit Dearden twice to make him drop it. So defensively, his kicking game was phenomenal.
He had the game on strings.
A couple of those long kicks were just, you go, fucking hell. That's why he's in the team.
We got dominated in the forwards, man.
Oh, man.
Just absolutely steamrolled.
How fast was to play the ball?
Cameron Murray, instead of McInnes, straight away in the middle, would have picked that up. But they were just on. Like we said.
Haas turned up to play. Crichton was unbelievable.
A lot of people have been saying, when's Payne Haas going to take it to the next level? He's played at Origin for 6 years. That was probably one of the best games I've seen him play for the blue jersey.
If half-time didn't come, that would have been fucking 70-0.
Yep.
Half-time is the only reason why there was a stop. We could not stop the bleed.
What do you reckon Billy said in the sheds? Did he just say the score and then said, go and fuck yourself, fellas?
What do you say?
I don't know. I have
Win the second half.
Which they did.
He probably said, time to not embarrass yourself here. Fucking regroup.
Well, you want to say, oi, boys, look, that was just 40 minutes of the Swiss cheese all lining up perfectly.
Yeah.
And, that's not going to happen many times ever.
Your asshole sore.
Yeah.
They all have been standing up.
Fucking hell.
None of them would have been sitting down.
I don't think... It's just, looking back and thinking, I remember us all sitting there going, how the fuck, like, they've got the ball again down our
Kick-off,
end.
score, kick-off, score. It was just a fucking good old-fashioned
And like
steamroll.
the calls and that all come Queensland way in the second half. But you know, a bit too late, bro. But I am not one single bit blaming a ref or anyone. If we got the calls that first half and you guys played like that, you're just smoking us anyway. Like, you were just fucking on. So there's not one bit of that.
But Ashley,
we
you could have put the whistle away.
No, but it does happen in footy games where there's always 50-50 calls.
Yeah.
It's just, it evens up. But in that first half, they got a few of them early and then scored every single time they went down there.
That's right. When we got our calls, we had a penalty and then did and knocked it on, or Sua threw a ball out. Like, we didn't use our chances, whereas they did.
There's only one for me that I couldn't cop, and that's the one where Edwards, like,
he got
we
turned
hold
around.
the ball and he's like dominant tackle, and it's up to the ref's discretion to say when it's held and when you have to let go. And they challenged it, but you shouldn't even be able to challenge it because it's the ref who was saying he's allowed to hold on.
Yep.
Video ref overturned it. Well, did it make a difference? No.
No.
We got
I think
pumped.
Liam Martin and Carrigan for 10 was
Yeah, that
just
was a bit of a
stupid.
G-up.
It was like,
But-
okay, there was a
Hair
scuffle. We've got to send 2 people in the bin for 10. Like, why bother then? If they're both going to be offense 12v12, leave them
Yeah,
alone.
but
I
that
think because
was-
they had to make a call because there was a scuffle.
give
That
a
was
penalty
just
then.
Martin again, though.
Yeah, he was
lays
fucking
a
standing
tackle
over
and
him, but-
stands over someone again. It's
He
like,
gave
come
barely
on.
a head. Like, if that happened to a Queensland player, I would be fucking fuming.
Yeah.
Now,
So
this
I
is-
see
And
he
no
was
one even.
soft.
Yeah.
Boys, this has happened before. We've been pumped in game 2. They're all up and
plenty of
about.
times.
They seem to get it all of a sudden. And then the third game's at Suncorp where you just don't.
I tell you what, though, if there was ever a time for Queensland fans to be nervous, it's after
yeah,
getting
man.
34 points put on them.
100%.
Yeah,
in
I was
one
also
half
very
of footy.
nervous in 2020 when we
I
got
know.
humped in New South Wales and we had Branko and Edric on the wing.
But I feel like we weren't supposed to win that. We were proper underdogs. If we had lost, we would have went, oh, it's all good. We weren't supposed to win, but it's a bit
look,
different now.
I still have faith in
And
the
I'll
boys.
sit there.
Yes, sir.
I'll sit there and go, we got absolutely raped. We need to be fucking way better. But I fucking find it so funny about how bad the memory of dad kisses are. All of a
They
sudden,
actually have short-term memory
all
loss.
of a sudden, they get it apparently when it's 1-1 going to Suncorp. You dumb fucks.
Yeah, but our memories are pretty bad too. We always carry on about we get it because we do. But then we forget a couple of years ago when we fucking had every game in Queensland and we lost them all.
Yeah, that
no,
was-
we won the last one.
I don't know. We
Their
won a few
team-
in a row there. I remember that.
Yeah.
But
That
anyway,
New South Wales
yeah.
team should have won 6 in a row, and they didn't.
Yeah.
But, yeah, boys, heading to Suncorp for game 3. Obviously, Blues in a great position. That team did so fucking well.
I think the week, well, from what players said after the game, they kept talking about the week they had and how the week was so special. I think they just had the perfect prep. They all bonded together and just went click.
And what did we say before the game? It is all on the line for these cunts right now.
Yeah.
That's right. That was their
It was-
game 3.
They had to fucking win.
You could tell in our voices on Wednesday morning when all we talked about was how good their team was.
Yeah, like when
And
we think of that, I went,
and we're like, oh,
"Ooh."
let's move on to the Queensland side. And we went, yeah. Oh, it's all
Well,
right.
let me just say, Capewell did not prove me wrong. If he is their next game, someone needs to
fuck.
let us know why. What?
We didn't fucking
He was
lose.
shit.
We didn't lose because we had Kurt Capewell on 17.
no,
I'm
but-
not saying we did, but what did he offer
I know.
that
I get
Fafita
it.
couldn't?
Yeah, I know, but
Fucking
Seriously,
get out of
if
there.
it
Billy
was
doesn't pick
34-0 with the starting 13 on.
Yeah, I know, mate. But what I just mean, we got to do, like, I'm not calling for a heap of changes.
No.
But just a
Capewell
few
won't
little.
be there.
I just don't.
It was
And
such
don't
a
put-
step backwards in time with Capewell and
And
Gags.
Gags.
Yeah, weird.
Oh,
Now
Weird.
it's like, okay,
Yeah.
you just, what the fuck has Fafita done to Billy if he doesn't get picked
What
in
did
game
Hopgood
3?
do wrong?
Yeah,
Injured.
that's a.
That was a
is he?
weird-
Is
Cobbo
he
and
injured?
Hopgood were injured.
Hopgood
right.
was definitely injured?
Yep.
Right.
'Cause this is
that would have
where-
been a weird drop.
Yeah,
You
he
know?
he played all right in game 1, didn't do enough to
Yeah,
get
but
dropped.
that would have been a weird
Cobbo has
very
to
New
come
South
back if he's
Wales
healthy.
thing to do, you know?
Yeah.
I think it'll be.
Cobbo has to come back.
This is where it's a big one for Billy. Like
This
this
is
is
it,
his time to make a couple of tough calls or potentially not, and then back his team. And like what a lot of yous are forgetting is where we're playing next.
What a lot of yous are forgetting is that we actually lost by less than you did in game 1 too. So
they're the best player though.
I'm giving you all your compliments here. Great win. But just shut the fuck up and wait until game 3, please. Holy.
Carrigan was our best in the first 20.
Yeah, 100%.
Fucking hell. He was the only one who was getting over the advantage line. Everyone else was getting put on their back. And then it was like when fucking Haas and that got the ball. The play the ball was so
They won the
fast,
ruck every
man.
single time.
What about Latrell just absolutely bitching?
I'm so
borderline
worried about
suplex.
Walshy. His confidence in that last 2 games. He's only played 2 games in about 5 weeks, and
First one murdered.
First one got murdered. His confidence would have taken a hit there, and then last night just got manhandled.
The confidence got hit last night way more than game 1.
Yeah,
100%. That's
I think-
fucking.
If there's any time for him to build that confidence back, if Broncos can have a couple good weeks,
against the Waz.
he plays good footy, and then he's got game 3 at home, somewhere where he plays half of the fucking year. That's his time to step up.
Yeah.
Well,
He'll
like we
be
said,
right.
though, credit where credit
That's
is
me.
due. That was one of the best halves of footy I've ever seen by a team.
Ah.
Absolutely
100%.
phenomenal. Fuck refs and everything. Well done.
Yep. Spot on.
Bit of
It was
positivity
like-
in the second half. Obviously, we won the second half 3 tries to 1.
Yeah.
So there is something to take out of that, leading into the next game. It shows you that, they couldn't do the exact same thing the second half when there's a bit of momentum. You just can't let that fucking roll on happen, man, because it is nearly impossible to stop.
Yep.
So, well done, you dad passion fucks.
Hopefully your lips get better in the next week or
You
so.
got to go unchanged, don't you?
Oh,
17.
definitely.
Unchanged.
Yeah.
At least the starting 30.
No one played bad for them. The
Yeah.
only 2 blokes that didn't really do much was Hamole and Connor Watson because they didn't need to.
Unless a bloke is injured, and that's why one
Yeah.
of these other lads come in, you just leave that team.
Like
and you let
Suoliti
'em
does
build.
not come back into that team.
No way.
Fucking
No way. He was in the sheds last
Yeah.
night, the big fella.
That's right. Emulating Reece Walsh last week,
So
apparently.
there you go, boys. Fucking well done, but don't
was a
start
tough-
to get it shit
tough
until after
tough
game
40
3.
minutes.
Oh, bro. Now I
First
know
10
how
minutes.
you poor cunts
Yeah.
feel.
Yeah.
Is that we have to deal with every fucking
Gilly
year?
texted us, all 3 of us in a group thing.
Yeah,
and
we're
said,
going to sack him.
This is what it feels like. Me and Tom both just said, fuck up, Gilchrist.
Yeah. The sack was threatened, but we'd be fucked with
We,
that.
said,
we sat there after and took our licks, Groper and I. We're like, righto, hit us with your
fucking hell.
worst. We're fucking blinder than well as dogs. and
God,
just-
I had some piss.
yeah, and
I had fucking work today. That's why I didn't stay and just stay on it. And I roll over seeing the speak pipe getting pounded. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And just watched the Instagram stories in tears, cunt.
should we?
Fuck, it was good.
Should we transition now into, which is so relevant, being the Punt Show, the best bet that we got to be involved
Just
in
as
before it happened
bystanders,
and watched
eh?
it happen?
Yeah.
So at halftime, we had a couple of mates down there, right?
Yeah.
At the game, couple of Gropers mates. I know Roogs and that, but
Yeah.
got hit with a message and said 1 leg to go on this bet.
Yeah, it was a screenshot of the bet, and it had 1 leg to go. The bet was Latrell Mitchell anytime, Toto 2 or more, Liam Martin anytime, and Jeremiah Nane anytime. And this was at halftime. He had $40 on it at 536 to 1.
Fuck
for
off.
a potential winnings of 21.5 grand. And
So-
all he needed was Nane to score.
And as Queenslanders, we are deflated, mate. Like balloons that have been popped with a dart. We're just sitting around going, what the fuck? Next minute, there's life in the room. And we're like, no. Like,
Nane,
he just,
yeah.
Nane just needs to score. So I did was talking to the boys at home going, the old boy and that going, mate, Nane, get on him if you can in the second half. And, we started watching and then we just had this purpose, something to
Yeah.
look towards in the second half and shit. And he dives over.
dives over.
And because he was saying about cashing out and shit, wasn't he?
Well, it was
You mate.
fucking $2 grand cash out off $40.
Oh.
And you're going, I can't see us ever scoring again at this point.
Yeah.
So,
Well, just take your licks. $2,000 is plenty.
Yeah,
Or
but
but imagine 21 grand.
yeah, that's what I said. I said 2 off 40 is unreal, but 21. And then I was like, right, hear me out. You take the 2. Is it worth the pain and embarrassment of watching Nane score and you missing the 21? What's your pain worth? Is 2K worth that pain? And I think he was never going to cash out anyway. But yeah, he hasn't cashed and fucking
Mate, when he dove over, that was like just knowing, like it's cool finding out after, but going into the second half knowing that he just needed to score and then watching him score and proper not even a doubt.
He was at the game, by the way.
How good is that?
All the boys were there. That's why I'm in this chat, because I couldn't go to this trip. I've done too many this year.
Yeah.
So they're all down there for the game. They're hanging around on the weekend, obviously, as well. That was Leshy's first game of footy that he's ever gone to.
Wow.
How good.
They would have been the
21.
loudest Queenslanders in the fucking stadium as well. I don't know why are these blokes cheering so
Straight
loud.
to the
We're down
jockey
by
wheel, I
fucking
reckon, at the
30.
Cats.
Oh, mate. Good on him.
Right.
You just
We've
love to
shouted
see
the
that
boys
shit.
all
How
night.
good's punting?
Yeah,
Fucking
fucking hell,
oath.
that was unreal.
We were cheering like we had just scored a game winner.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
We called the boys like just as it's happened, and no one could hear anything because we were just carrying on. both ends of the phone were just yelling.
Yeah, that's punting.
Yeah. Hey,
punting.
we got our shares going live on Monday, July 1 at 6 p.m. So that'll be on the Pulse Racing Thoroughbreds website.
Yeah. You should be able to find that. Even if you go through their socials, I'd say you should be able to. They probably have a link there.
There'll be a link to the horse, yeah. We'll get that going as well. It'll be easy as for you to find. It'll be 6 p.m. Monday, July 1.
Yep.
The shares will be live.
And we'll probably have it on our socials with links and shit too. We'll hit yous everywhere.
Yep. They are very limited, obviously. You can't have fucking 10,000 owners. So
if you want a share in the horse, not just saying this for the sake of it, there's been a lot of interest around it, a lot of messages and shit. If you want to make sure you're going to get it, just be there at 6 and fucking hit the link at 6 and do it like that. Don't wait around. Just,
decide if you're going to do it now.
Yeah.
And then be there at 6.
That's right.
Yep. Don't toss up at 6 o'clock whether you're going to or not.
If it's 6:05 and you're going, should I? You're probably
don't
going to be
blame
too
us.
late.
Yeah, Pulse have had a lot of messages. We've had a lot of messages. So the hype is there, which is awesome. And while we're talking about that, speaking of hyping up the horse, he's actually getting broken in at the moment down with Shane Rose, who's made the show before because he entered an equestrian competition wearing a fancy dress mankini.
Borat style.
Very Reggie.
Can you believe he is breaking in our new cult? So we lined up a chat with him, and hopefully he's enjoy it.
Fucking oath.
Hello.
Hey mate, how you going? It's Greg from the Reggies podcast. You're here with Tommy and Jace as well.
How you going, mate?
Didn't think you were going to pick up.
Very good.
Rosie, how are you?
Very good.
Hey, thanks for coming on. First of all, it's good to hear your voice. Put a voice to the face. Anyway, we've actually mentioned you on the show a couple of times, mate. After your little performance earlier in the year at one of your competitions.
Yep.
What was your thoughts behind that, mate? Because we thought it was hilarious, but the governing body seemed to not take too kindly to it.
Yeah. So it's a fancy dress unofficial. Actually, our team vet is a hairy Greek man and quite proud of it. And he's sort of told me he'd been to a few parties wearing a mankini, and I figured I'd dress up as him at this fancy dress party. So I had this like hairy suit that I wore with a mankini on, and I thought it was really funny. But no one knew what I was doing, so I figured, well, if I'm going to dress up as him, I might as well do it myself, and that's sort of where the controversy came.
Yeah, I just love that in the end, nothing could come of it because you didn't break any rules.
Well, I don't know if you guys have been at the beach lately, but there's there's a lot of cheek hanging out at the beach anyway. So
It was fair game.
Fucking oath, free the nipple.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hey, you are doing us a big favour, and you're actually breaking in our new yearling that we purchased a couple of weeks ago. He's with you now, I believe. We're just about to sell the shares on him. Actually, on Monday they go live on July 1. So, how's he going, mate? Is he? Did he let you sit on him straight away?
Yeah, no, he's coming along pretty good. He's about halfway through. He's he's a fiery little fella, which is good. He's not overly big yet, but he's pretty strong, and he's got a good attitude. He's just developed or understanding that he's a boy, which he's a little bit cocky around the ladies, but no, he's certainly he's heading down the right path.
Yeah, beautiful.
He sounds
mate.
like a Reggie then.
Yeah. I've got a quick question for you in regards just to breaking horses in general. To me, that's madness, because surely you've been thrown off horses because they just do not want to be sat on straight away. Is that like a common thing that happens, or is it like a bit of training goes into them before you sit on them?
Yes and no. Look, the thoroughbreds are actually pretty predictable. So we do a couple of days, putting the girth on them before we jump on them. But look, realistically, their instinct is to get you off their back because that's sort of what they've grown up. A lion jumps on their back, they get rid of them. So once they understand that they can't get rid of you and you actually are not going to hurt them, they actually come around pretty quick. But
Right. Yeah.
there's a process that we go through which sort of makes them feel confident that we're not going to hurt them and that it's going to be all pretty cruisy. And once they sort of understand that, but in saying that, there's still plenty that disagree with our theory and try and tell you.
Yeah.
But generally, it's not too bad.
I only asked, mate, because I was reading your list of injuries here earlier, and holy bloody hell, is there anything you haven't broken? I've got both wrists, both arms, both legs, pelvis, split liver, punctured lung, ribs.
Been through the wall.
That was your list of injuries that I found online.
Yeah, no, I don't think there is much. I've broken, maybe not my skull, but I've broken my face. I went to the chiropractor a while back and had a sore back, and he was like, "Oh, we should just get a full spine sort of X-ray and find out what we're working with." And he looked at the X-ray and said, "Oh, when did you break your neck?" And I didn't know I had.
Oh, wow.
Mate, is this all due to your line of work, or are you just a dead set fucking Reggie?
I think probably a bit of both. Yeah, look, horses are dangerous animals, but I probably don't look after my body as good as I should.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That kind of segues into my question. You've had that many injuries. How have you been doing this for so long? You almost competed in the 96 Olympics and you're 51, 52 this year and you're still going. Like, that's unreal.
Yeah, I just like it, to be fair. Like I like working with the horses, but I'm pretty competitive by nature and I still want to get better and win stuff, and I just enjoy it. So, carry on. And the good thing about when you break is you heal. So if you don't think about the breaking part too much, then it's just fun, and I just enjoy doing it.
Yep. And Paris, are we on for Paris? You going?
Officially, haven't been given the all clear, but I've sort of done everything I need to do in order to satisfy the selectors that I'm back to where I need to be, and my form and sort of performances I think are good enough to be selected. So touch wood.
Get him in there.
Hopefully, I'm
That's good. You've got
on the
faith in
plane.
yourself.
So are you already looking at your Australian coloured mankini, mate?
Yeah, well, I was thinking I might need to get a gold one if we win a gold medal. It might have to come out.
Yeah. You be that's obviously the goal. Chasing that gold medal. I know you got a couple of Olympic medals, but you still got that elusive gold one. Is hopefully if you're on the plane, then this year's the year.
Yeah, no, look, I'm really looking forward. I think the team's looking really promising. So, hopefully I'm part of it and we can do a good job and try and get that gold medal that we've been searching for.
Yeah, bloody oath. What else was I going to ask you about that? Oh, do you have an all-time favourite horse that you've worked with over the years?
Racehorse or competition horse?
A competition horse.
That's tricky. I've probably got two or three that really. The horse I've got now, I've had for forever. Like I think I've had him 14 years, nearly 15 years. He's a freak of nature. He's the best jumping horse I've had. But I've had a couple of others. I had a really cool thoroughbred that won a silver medal in Beijing Olympics 2008. Unfortunately, probably wasn't the strongest horse and had a few injuries that sort of stopped him being as good as he potentially could have been. And I had when I was a kid, I had a quarter Clydesdale that basically I had from 13 to sort of 25, and he really sort of taught me everything I know about how I sort of ride now and sort of made me into the rider that I was. So yeah, I've had a few really cool horses. I suppose when you're as old as I am, you get to work with a few a few horses along the way, and those are the ones that probably stick with me the most.
Yeah, awesome, mate. Well, I reckon, what was that?
I just got one question. I couldn't leave this phone call without asking, mate, and feel free to tell me to fuck right off. But could you, before he leaves your place in a week, could you throw the mankini on and go for a trot? Because it'll just really let him know that he's a Reggie, you know?
It'd be fucking cold.
It'd be a fractured chili at the moment. We'll see. We can see what we can do.
Good on you. I'll leave that with you.
Oh, that'd be
I had one more
unreal.
question, Shane. You've obviously competed in a few Olympics. You've won silvers and bronze. Outside of that, or even within the Olympics, what would you say your proudest moment or achievement is in your career?
Outside the Olympics, I would say, I think in 2015, I was first and second at Adelaide 5-star, which is the sort of highest level of competition in the world, and I think there's only 3 or 4 people that have done that in the history of eventing. So that was pretty cool outside the sport.
That is unbelievable. Yeah.
So
that's pretty cool to say that you're one of 3 or 4 people to have ever done something in a sport that you love so much and you're so passionate about. So congratulations.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, good on you, mate. Thanks for being a part of this with us. We're very excited to get the whole community involved here, and I think it's pretty fair to say, being a part of a racehorse is something that you should do once in your life to fucking have a bit of fun and give it a crack. So we're all excited here, mate, and thanks for being a part of it.
Yeah. No, it is. It's a great thing to be a part of, especially if you can get one that can win. It's pretty cool. So hope you guys have a bit of fun, and looks like he's heading in the right direction. So hope it's all a bit of fun for you.
Awesome.
Love to hear it, and I reckon this will be the first Olympic year that I sit down and cheer for someone in the equestrian. So good luck, mate, and I wish you all the best. We'll hear from you soon.
Awesome.
Legend. Cheers,
Thanks,
mate.
fellas.
Bye-bye.
How good was that, boys? Got to
Yeah.
be a bit of juju there. I wonder if he will throw it on in the cold.
Yeah. Fuck, it'd be freezing down there at the moment.
Shriveled up balls all over our boy's back.
I don't think he's on. He must be in a bit from the coast, so it'd be fucking cold.
Country, New South Wales.
Yeah.
He's done some things, hasn't he?
Yeah, man.
Broken some bones.
Fucking
Won a
broken.
couple of
some
medals.
medals.
He's just come back. Like, that's what he was saying about the doctor clearing him. Like, that's because he's just broken his pelvis.
Yeah.
Just recently.
It's wild.
So, yeah, he's broken some gear.
Unbelievable
Oh,
journey.
really.
Good to see that he's known he's a boy. He's got a bit of mischievous about him. You don't want
Yeah.
him just too well behaved. He's a fucking Reggie.
Yeah, that's
He
right.
knows he's got a cock.
We want him to carry
good
on
on
and then win.
Yeah,
That's
fucking
right.
oath.
And then fucking gloat about it, too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
have his forearm just hanging down the bottom.
But yeah, guys, if you don't know, like, you should all know the deal by now. If you've got a question, feel free to ask between now and Monday is the time to ask the question. So you're all over it. And like Groper said, if you can, be there at 6, hook in. We honestly can't wait for this experience with you. It's going to be fun as fuck.
I am pumped.
Me too,
I
mate.
cannot wait.
Fucking oath.
So, yeah, awesome to hear from Shane. Good luck at the Olympics, mate. And, yeah, I actually will probably check the results and have a little watch.
Yeah.
Rosie.
We've got her.
The elusive gold. Here's the year.
This is
He's
his
gonna get
chance.
it. He's going
Let's
to get
go.
it. Righto. Did we win anything last week?
Let's have a listen. Mine's fucking short, sharp, and simple. I'm on number 4, Inesherin. Is that how you pronounce that? Inesherin?
Inesherin. Mate, that sounds good.
Inesherin. It's it's the favourite, and the jockey's name is Tom. What more could you want? All 5 on the snotter.
I'm changing it up, but normally I go the $3 to $4, smack the 5 units on it. I'm changing it up. I'm having a 2-bet multi at Flemington. So I'm going to have Prinzero the place at $3.80, multied with Craig, $1.60 to win.
Big
Gives you the
crime.
juiced up odds of $6.10, and I'll have all 5 units on.
Oh,
I got the
Reginald.
I got the
Old
fucking
boys allowed you
sound.
lads a little ground last week. Congratulations. But that's where it stops. Flemington race 9, number 2, the Black Cloud. Hailing from the dad kissing country, has come across the border to Mexican land, Flemington, for a kill. Let's have a look. $2.90 right now, Reggie family. It just wins.
So he did have that in a multi, but Randwick was abandoned.
Ah, yeah.
So he gets the $2.90.
Yep.
Carried on too. And I said, I still won more than you, and mine run second.
So we've made ground in the old boys.
Yeah. A
little bit of
Once
ground.
again.
Yeah,
Is
it
that
would've been
back-to-back
nice.
ground from you and the old boys?
Back-to-back groundings,
You're
yeah.
digging.
It would have been nice
We're just
if
clearing.
the Black
Yeah.
Cloud didn't win.
And Tom and I
but
just suffocating.
That's all good.
We're on your
fucking
back.
Keep you afloat.
Getting carried.
It's all good. Righto, let's rip into the champs. This is a segment where I am just not swimming above
Jeez, I
water.
got close
Head is not above
in this
water.
segment last week.
But I kept all my units last week because I had all 5 of them on a couple of horses at Randwick, and it got fucking abandoned before
Yeah,
a
so
race
you
was
didn't
run.
actually lose.
No.
Didn't win, didn't lose.
Didn't win, didn't lose. Stayed.
That is the biggest groper each way ever.
Yeah.
Is retaining your units.
They're on a heavy 8 again this week at Rose Hill, so I think I'll go there again.
Yeah.
Just keep getting 5 units. I like it.
Hopefully it pisses down fucking Friday night.
Yeah.
Abandoned.
That's a great idea.
No, I am going to go to Rose Hill, I think, a bit later. But first up, I'm going to go to Caulfield. Race 6, number 8, Legio 10. Third up, Peaks on Saturday, I think. First start at the track, boys. First time Damien Lane has sat on him. And Blinker's first time.
Oh.
So
Gear change.
love it. I'm going to go 2 units on him. I really liked him last start at Flemington down the straight and just offered us nothing. So hopefully now third up, Peaks.
Peaking.
And
Third up
so
and
2 units on
peaking.
that. I think he's paying about $14. I haven't got a price there. Into Rose Hill, race 6, number 10, In Flight. He was very dominant last start in the heavy conditions. Absolutely relished them, actually, boys. Had a little hiccup second up. He was well found in the market. I think I backed him into $3.30 favourite and didn't do too much. So it was good to see him bounce back on the heavy 10. I think it was a heavy 8 or 9, last start. And he really, really flew home up the inside. So I reckon he can win again. And I think he's over the odds at $5.50. So take the early price, Reggies. Can win again, 2 units there, and then we're going to multi them both up to win and have a unit on the 2-leg win multi at $71.50.
Holy fucking
Yeah.
Nice,
shit.
mate.
So a $5.50 into a $13, I think, and yeah, multi them both up.
Value out the arse.
Hopefully. Hopefully
Beautiful.
we can get one of two, and it's actually exciting for the second leg, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Just get me to the second leg.
Want to go, Jace?
Yeah, I'll go. Right, set on Tuesday, Wednesday morning, and I just love plonking me balls up on this bar here.
Oh, no.
And just copping sometimes a flogging,
He's
sometimes
going to
it
the
works.
Geelong game.
So I support two struggling lower top 8 teams at the moment. So my balls are on the table right now. I'm doing a 4-leg multi with Brisbane head-to-head against the Wars with Jesse Arthurs anytime he returns. I think he'll make a difference on the edge. There's one nut gone. And then Geelong 1-39 against the Dons. That's the real ball breaker. Stengel 2 or more. He'll be crumbing around the forward line. He's been playing good footy. $11.50. 3 units on that. And then for my last 2 units, I've sniffed out some value, I believe, in the AFL this weekend. So I've got a 6-leg multi across 3 games.
Oh, 6-legger.
Old my middle brother. The first one, I'm going. This isn't in game order. This is how my multi's built order. So it's Port are taking on St Kilda, and they're paying about $2 for the win. So I'm going them head to head, and Jason Horne-Francis, anytime goal scorer, into Collingwood over the Suns with Dacos 30 plus disposals, and then GWS to beat the Crows, Toby Green, anytime goal scorer. That there is paying $15.60. So I'm going 2 units on that.
Nice little medium-sized multis.
Yeah, that was 6 leggers, not huge, across 3 games. Just who's going to win, who's going to score, or just fucking run the game like Dacos does.
Yeah.
Nice, mate. Beautiful.
Love your work.
I'm heading to the NRL. I've just got a 3-leg NRL multi here. I just think the Storm give the Milk a flogging. So I'm going Storm 13 plus. I think the Roosters give the Tigers a flogging. There's a few players in that team at the moment that are playing really well. I think 13 plus there. And I think the Dargans get the job done over the Dolphins. I think knowing that Hammer probably not playing
with the shoulder,
you'd assume.
Yeah.
But I'm going Dragons 1-12. I think they'll hang in a bit. So that is paying $9.82, and I'll chuck all 5 units on it.
I love your thoughts there, but I'm just so scared about this Melbourne-Canberra game, eh? Just because of the record that Canberra have got, the cunts. Anyway, up the Storm.
Well, you probably don't want that
ever
one to
say it
win
again.
because we're in the championships.
Yeah, I was thinking that before. It's
I just like to see me mates do well, mate.
Yeah, mate. Good on you,
I couldn't
mate.
give a fuck about
It's
the,
conflicting with the leaderboards and that, but it's like always like, oh, that's a great bet. Yeah, I'm going to get on that.
Yeah, well, I said with you got hold, by the way, by Germany. Let's just give
Yeah.
In this segment.
Us,
started off great.
Jap flag.
He got the draw.
That was the hardest one to pick.
Get the
was
draw,
France,
yeah.
Netherlands draw, and then Portugal beat Turkey, I think. Belgium beat someone in their group. And then I was like, all right, Germany, a bit of a tough game against the Swiss, against the Cheese.
Bit of a rivalry game.
And they're down 1-0 until the 90th odd minute, and they get an equaliser. I went, oh, really, did ya?
But at least it wasn't. It would have been a proper holing if it was 1-0 Germany.
If it was the other way around,
yeah.
It wouldn't have been us. It would have been us.
Yeah, just
the hinge would have needed to
slam
been
it.
replaced.
Yeah.
Right, shall we hear the who we got this week, G?
Yeah, mate. We've got so last night while we were had a few quiet ales and decided to listen to the speak pipe. Kai Delbridge, he's the listener who's got the money this week for the Reggies. He sent it through at it doesn't tell me, but it was fucking about midnight.
Well, we were listening to sprays.
We're listening to sprays and we've gone,
Hang on.
I know this name.
That's not a spray, that's a bet.
Hang on, that's a So very interesting choice on the timing of sending it in. Maybe he was on night shift or whatever, but
Maybe he was honest.
I assumed he was full of piss and thought, I'll do me bets now.
Yeah, this would be a great idea.
But probably just on night shift or something.
Let's hear what he said. What's his Delbridge?
Kai, yeah.
Oh, Delhi.
Television.
Rightio, ladies and gentlemen. I've been given the prestigious honour of being the listener's punter for the week. So, without further ado, we'll just get straight into it. I'm going to Caulfield Race 6, number 14, Jewelry, for the win. 2 units on that at $6.50. And we'll pop on down to Rose Hill Race 8, number 2, I'm going Pure Alpha.
Oh,
You get that at $4.20. Another 2 units on that one.
This
And
will be a
then for the
swing.
final unit, you got 5 games of AFL, 3 games of footy on the Saturday. So I'm going for the entire Saturday slate here.
Oh, eight
You got the
legger.
Swans to win,
My
the
long lost
Doggies to win, you got the Pies to win, Essendon to win, Newcastle to win, Storm to win, Wales with the upset, and GWS to knock off the Crows. That'll get you $49, courtesy of Bluebet. Put the final unit on that, and there you go, boys. There's your 3 winners for the week. Cheers.
Beautiful.
Arrow.
nice,
He's
mate.
completely gone against me with his tip the Waz and the Dons.
Yeah.
I like how
I
he
haven't.
split it up,
And
though.
he's tipped GWS.
Yes.
He split it up well. He's on a couple of horses.
Yeah,
and then
I like
had
it.
a swing. Yeah,
He's that's been a while since we've had, a couple of horses.
We've had a lot of AFL bets. in,
Yeah, lots of
recent
same game
times.
AFLs.
Smithy, old Luke Smith. Was it him that got that big,
He's
ridiculous
I think he's
11
been the
legger?
only winner so far.
Yeah, he.
Oh,
proved it.
no. There has been another one.
no.
I apologise.
Yeah, whoever
Forgot
we just
your
left
name.
out is sitting there going, "What?"
No,
He
no.
just pulled his car over.
Remember, I actually he won, and then I picked a new bloke the next week
Oh,
without realising.
Zahn.
that
Was it Zahn?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
Something. Anyway, good on you. You're still miles in front of us, so don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
The women's origins just kicked off too. So yeah, if there's a bit of yahooing, you'll know what that's all about.
Yipping and
The real game that we really wanted to
Yeah.
to
that over
win.
here, or do you need that?
I will actually need that in a minute.
Oh, I don't know.
In about 9 minutes. 9 minutes, we got the greyhound.
We do.
We will get B1 and B2 in before then.
yeah, definitely.
Cue the greatest
Stinger.
stinger of all time. No wins. Oh,
Not good.
No wins again. I think
Girls are up and about. Yeah,
Oh,
no,
nah.
no good, eh?
last week the boys are just struggling. They weren't on the print clip, so you'd assume they didn't win.
Yeah, that's a
But
great call.
I'm just
Great
saying if
assumption.
there was any. Oh yeah, Buttons backed Safrado. That's right, and then Barb's,
Strata in second, didn't
Barb's backed that Majestic Boom in the same race where you got your win.
Yeah.
For your multi, but you you needed big Pavlovich. to
yeah,
win.
the fridge got unplugged.
Yeah.
So yeah, they will pick up. You watch them; they'll
Yeah,
get
they
3
will.
or 4 in a row.
Dude, whenever Button gets a fucking first fall.
Oh no! Yeah!
Who is it?
Did she
Queenslander
drop
in.
that? Nah.
Greenland!
Queenlander.
Oh, we just get it.
This is a
Sorry,
Shut up.
much better start.
The girls are in. The girls are in.
Righto, let's go to B1 Button.
B1.
Reggies TBR B1 here, and look, big day of racing this Saturday. Done the form. I've come up with one race that I've been following for quite some months now, and I'm going to target that race to have all my 5 units on.
Ooh.
I've come up with race 4 at Eagle Farm, number 12, Jack Be Lucky. Now, this race is a battle of the bush, so all these horses try and win these qualifying races. They got to have so many runs in the bush, and then they have qualifiers, and you got to win the qualifiers to get into this race. I've settled on number 12, Jack Be Lucky, because I know the horse. He's got speed. He'll run forward in the forward section. Doesn't have to lead, but he'll be certainly in the first or second line. Has a bit of luck there. I think he's a tough horse, trained by Corey Guerin. He gets plenty of winners. This horse has got a little bit of city form. He's been racing in the city here and there, as well as out in the bush. I think that will stand him in good stead. He's only got to come down from Toowoomba, which is an easy trip ride. Some of these are made their way all the way, like the favourites come all the way from Mount Isa, that sort of thing. I think the travel has got to take something out of him. And I'm going to go for the reasonably local horse at Toowoomba, Jack Be Lucky. He's won
8 races from 28 starts. He's got a great record, and like I say, I think that he can get the money at $10. I'm going to have 2 units to win, 2 units to place on him. And also in this race, I'm going to have a straight trifecta.
No horse for first fall.
12 to win, 1 Tiger Legend for second. Big weight, but certainly a tough horse. Raced in Hong Kong, and he's a Group 3 winner. He's the best horse in the race, no doubt. He's just got a lot of weight. And for third, I'm going to put in number 5, Awanichi. A big shout out to my partner, Gabby Simmons. She's got a ride down there on a Group 1 day on this horse, Awanichi. She went down and rode him last year, and he ran third. So I'm going to put him in for third. I think Gabby can get the job done, and I hope she has a great day down there. Good luck, happy punting, and remember, the Moya, the fucking Moya.
How good was that?
If that doesn't steer you into someone who knows what they're doing and has done more research than you will ever fucking do, 2 minutes before it jumps, just jump on.
That was prime.
So
how good's that
educated.
concept they got? The Battle of the Bush.
Yeah, that's great.
Some of these trainers, like, no one will have ever heard of them because they're from fucking, they're not Brizzy trainers. They're not your Heathcotes or your Tony Gollins or anything like that. So that's awesome, man. Unreal. And Gabs has got a ride.
Yeah, fucking good on her.
On the 5, was it? Wanichi, yep.
We'll definitely be dabbling in that race.
Fucking oath. Great concept. That's pretty cool. She's got a ride at Eagle Farm on a Group 1 day.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah.
Good on her. Good stuff. Right, well, let's hear
What's
from
the other banana
from
got?
the B2.
What's his son got?
Reggies, well, more placings for B1 and B2 last week. Familiar territory for 2 trainers on the show, but what's very unfamiliar to me is the fact all these Reggies in the wild out there have been messaging asking if I'm actually Barry the British Horseman. It's been quite a strange week. The bastard flew into Brisbane on Sunday, and he's staying with me for a couple of weeks, and he can't wait till I record that fucking Group 1 segment. I'll have to send him down the fucking Dane Rippers or something so he doesn't interrupt his fucking rap with himself after tipping a place getter on the show and the show tipping the trifecta. He thinks he might get a regular gig. Anyway, I've got an update on the Ranger infiltration fucking scenario at the Hamilton Hotel. Haven't seen him at the pub. Haven't seen him since that night with no shoes on at Woolies. But yesterday, got out of the lift at home to go back to work for the afternoon shift, and there's the cunt there waiting for the lift. He's infiltrated me fucking home. He lives in the same fucking building. It's my pub. It's my fucking building. You fuck off, you little Yu-Gi-Oh card player motherfucker. Anyway, I'm going to have to fucking fire in a complaint to the fucking body corporate or something, getting thrown out the joint. Anyway, on to this bets this week. I'm not fucking around here. I'm going for glory. I'm having 5 units to win. Eagle Farm, race 6, number 7, Knight's Choice. He's been building into this distance range and been hitting the line well. Like he's looking for this trip, and I think he's outstanding value at $4.70. So I'll be having 5 units to win him, and I'll be going right on by my other red-headed nemesis, B1 fucking McButton. Anyway, boys, I've got to go and find somewhere to send this fucking flouncy British cunt before I record this Group 1 spiel. So keep it stiff, lads. Happy punting.
It's always entertaining, isn't it?
Oh, he's getting
both of
fucking
them.
better, isn't he?
That little red-headed cunt, he's infiltrated his home.
That's
home,
fucked.
yeah.
He's home.
Is he sure he's not a spy or something that's just watching barbs?
Something's going
That's
on.
next level.
Something is going on.
Oh, great stuff.
That
The
was
boys
fucking
both pretty
good.
confident.
Yeah, I love that. They've both, singled out a races.
Yeah.
I mean, Butts has had a try as well. But yeah, they've singled out a horse that they love each. And yeah,
Fucking
I am going to get this. We've got 1:48.
Yep.
We're back on the hounds. The trotters went no good. Tommy's trots has been sacked.
Yeah.
Already?
No, it hasn't. But
Very
we
New
just-
South Wales of us if we did.
It's just if we see the
sniffing it.
juju.
Yeah, we just got to sniff juju.
So we're going to Dapto. We're going to race 3. And we're going to the Ryan's Cleaning Services 0-1 win. That's what it's called. It's a strange name. Ryan's Cleaning Service 1-0 win. That's the name of the race.
That's just, yeah.
Anyway, there's a favourite in it, $2. It's getting the blows a little bit, number 1. But we are going to dog number 5, Siska Tommy.
Ooh.
Trained
by Gregory Hoare.
Gregory Hoare trained.
We've got Tommy, Ryan, and Hoare all in this one race.
Yeah.
It's still a
I'm
maiden.
guessing I'm Hoare.
Yeah, you're the Jap flag.
It's still a maiden, boys. So 8 starts, hasn't won a race yet, but it's run second 4 times.
Yeah.
Which is as good as a win.
Loves a top 4.
And yeah, look,
It's a Hoare for a top 4.
I reckon
Yes,
he's
so
on
is the
today.
trainer.
He's never had a start. He had a box 5, so won't have any demons. Yeah, we'll
So here
should
we
be on
go.
in a minute.
520
Dam
metres.
is soaring
Decent
hawk.
length.
What is it? 520
Hopefully,
meters. I need to put a bit of a coin on it.
On it.
I've been pretty good at this, not leaving it up to the last fucking second. But
Move this over to you, Tom.
Yep.
just unplug it.
All charged.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Come
They're
on, we're
walking
due.
them over.
We're fucking due, boys.
We actually
yeah.
are really
It's
due.
It's been
We are due.
little bit.
Once we get this, once we get all this shit over and done with, well, not shit, but once we get these shares all sold and get an ownership group together for this horse, we'll definitely have to try and have a little look at a hound.
Yeah, a little look-see at a greyhound.
Just have a little look.
just to have one.
Just
Look
to
at
have one,
Siska
man.
walking around, just calm.
Imagine
just goes,
if-
I'm going to win.
Righto, we've got a Fernando side dog or bitch, whatever we choose to go, and it has 185 starts, pretty much runs every week for 3 years, 4 years. Unreal.
Unreal.
Perfect.
Because you can run them pretty well every week.
Be prime if you just named them everyone in the RLC. Want to be daily. Want to be warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have we
Go through the 17.
have we got that up yet? That photo?
No, so
Fuck, it's a good photo.
Wait until you see. There's something in the works. I've been lining up with Gilly. Is a new cover photo, something to really show what the RLC is and it's about, and who is involved in it.
It's glorious.
He's putting the finishing touches on now, and you're gonna just blow everywhere in your jocks. I'm just gonna say it right now.
If you're wearing
have a
them.
spare pair of undies.
Greatest team ever assembled.
Yep.
And management team.
100%.
Greatest
I
club.
can't think of a better
Did
team.
we get Dank in there?
Oh, he's
Yeah,
giving it
Dank's
the wave.
our,
Here we go. Green light.
Green light.
Yeah, but is he on the photo?
Yeah.
Ping out of the guts, mate.
Just ping.
Oh, wow. The
wow.
opposite of ping.
Oh, it's
Dude, that number 6 literally ran into it and said, no, no.
that is a non-ping.
Wow.
It's all right. He's coming.
It's a long race.
He's coming.
It's long. Oh, he's
Here
coming
we
on
go.
the outside.
The favourite's
Come on,
gone.
Siska.
Oh,
Here we go.
Liking the speed here.
Get out of
Oh.
get out of his way, man. He's
Here we
home.
go.
Five.
Five.
If
Go
he-
five.
if
Go
he-
five.
Oh.
Go five.
Get in the
Go
queue.
Siska,
Tommy.
five.
Go,
Go five.
Come on.
Go,
Tommy.
go,
Get in
go,
the queue.
go,
Yes! Yes! We're back, baby. We're fucking back. Get in the queue. Could tell that.
Thank you very
What a run.
fucking much.
That can be.
That was great stuff. He looked home.
Oh,
Didn't
he
he?
was just taking
Just
meters off
fucking
him.
hell.
steaming up the guts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just said, that little rabbit is mine.
that's how you do it.
Fuck, that
was-
feels good.
That is
it
how
does.
you do it.
See,
And
that's why you punt.
you know what? I
Yep.
deserve every bit of what I just got because normally I have me solid 50 and I went, oh, you know what? I'm going to drop me bet this week. You fucking idiot, Ryan. That is why you never ever do
Yeah,
that.
well, hindsight is a bit of a prick.
Yeah,
I had a
yeah.
little 25 on it at fours, $100. Thanks for the weekend.
I had
Nothing
Chris
wrong with that.
McKenna on it, so nothing crazy.
Little Chrissy.
Yeah.
Beautiful, boys. Well, that's good juju.
Oh, it's good stuff.
It's great stuff.
Easy.
That's
Fuck,
why you
that
punt.
was
Easy.
That's why you punt.
Let's
Just-
move into our group one.
God, I
do
love
it.
that segment.
We are going to the Tats Tiara or the Tattersalls Tiara.
Yeah,
It's called. Yeah. Good race this. I last group one of the season for the Brisbane Carnival, Brisbane Winter Carnival. I think it's a pretty good way to finish. There's a couple of horses in this. Well, the main horse in this, Bella Nipotina. Wouldn't it just be a joy to own her?
Yep.
Oh, fuck, man.
When
Be loaded.
Button just said there, you got that horse coming from Mount Isa, the travel might take a bit out of it. Normally does, but not Bella.
No.
She just loves travelling
Loves
all
it
over
long.
the country and racing in group
Long
ones.
isn't really a thing when it comes to Bella.
Unbelievable it is. The Queensland girls are up and about here. That's
Fucking
all I will
oath.
say.
8-0, just forced to drop out.
That
Come on,
was-
girls.
They are playing unbelievable.
Jeez, look at that big
Bella
fridge.
is definitely 100% the best horse in this race.
Yes.
And I would love nothing more than to see Bella win this race, just because of she's a good horse. The owners would have had the best time owning her, I reckon. Just always shows up. Surely though, she's peaked. Like this was not the target race. She's had 3 grand finals already. I'm just betting on that. She's definitely the best horse. I just can't get around the $2.
I'm kind of going against her just because there's no real point in me just
if she
backing
was
her on the
$3 or
nose.
more, you might have a think.
Yeah.
But it's too short.
I need to make ground,
I'm
and
not-
there's definitely a couple of horses that can smoke Bella. I reckon.
Well, you've got to make ground by getting on the winner, mate. Not just the longest odds.
Thanks, I did not realise that.
Look, not knocking her, but just the price. Can't come into it at the price for me, just because I think it's definitely an afterthought, this race. They've gone, we'll give her one more because she's going all right. What I am going to do is back number 4, Opal Ridge. Luke Salt and Pepper trains. Tommy Berry's coming up for the ride. I'd just love to see a smaller stable. Smaller just a smaller stable. Not as big a name as your Gollins or your Wallers or your Kieran Mars. Win, you know. Be good to see. You got plenty of them, Waller, Heathcote, Gollin. They're all littered. Their horses are littered through the race. But yeah, just be nice if little Lukey...
Little underdog.
Little Lukey Salt
Well, we
got
love
up.
underdogs, so it makes sense.
$12 you're getting for Opal. Third up, Peking, 5 units on the nose. This is me week to
big.
make ground, I hope. But yeah, Bella, definitely the best horse, but the $2 just turned me away. But I know it didn't turn someone else away.
Nah, mate, I'm going her.
Yep.
I just think she wins. I was thinking about Jace before, going, I'm behind a fair bit, but I just think that she wins. So
You're not behind.
So but I'm still behind by a bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, I just think it wins, so I'm going to get on it.
That's right.
Because if I don't get on it, then someone else will, and they'll be more in front. So
Good
I am
thinking.
on it, all
There you
5
go.
on the nose.
Well,
Beautiful.
I like that, but we gave Bella her props, but I'm going to stop sucking her hole.
Righto.
And I'm going to number 15, Roll On High.
Ooh.
Stormed home. Great win a few weeks ago in the Fred Beat at Eagle Farm, which is also at 1400, but had a tough run last time. It got caught out and the Stradbroke, pushed wide. You can't control that. Sometimes you just can't control it. The 1400 is her distance. All 3 of her wins at the distance. A win at the track, win with Vlad Juric on board. Can do it on the soft track too. And it's looking like it's going to be soft in Brizzy on the weekend.
Yeah, a bit of rain
So
predicted.
at $11, I just have to get on it. 2 units on the win and then 3 on the place at $3.50. Just because there are some great competitors in this race. So would hate to miss out if it got a close second or third.
Nice, mate.
Beauty on the Moody horse. Barb's tip you that one.
No, when I was looking at it, I saw Barb's just on his cock.
The horse or
Both.
or was it Barry?
Spit roast.
Righto, we'll hear from Keats, eh?
Reginald's. Keto's off to the Tats Tiara on Saturday
he's
at Eagle
going.
Farm.
Oh,
Sitting up there in the members, and it will be a totally different state than I was last month, I can assure you, because Tara's coming. I listened to an interview with trainer Luke Pepper some 6 weeks ago, and he stated that he has set this horse for the Tats Tiara as her grand final. That horse being Opal Ridge. I've waited and waited, backing her in the early markets, taken as low as $5 in some bets, and today I again had a few bucks at $13. It's third up on Saturday, and we know what that means, guys.
Peaking.
That's right, you said peak. And Lukey knows his way around a horse, having been very instrumental figure of the great takeover target all around the world. All 5 units to win at $13, thanks to our wagering partner, Bluebet, the little Aussie battler. Until next week, happy punt and stay safe. I'm off to the big smoke.
Fucking oath, Keats.
Big. He's off to big.
He's off.
Not the original big,
Yeah.
but very
flies out.
close to the big.
Flies out Friday morning, I think.
You can have a ripper of a time.
That'll be
Fucking
prime.
oath.
I always remember this race because I was at the Tats Tiara fucking years and years ago now. Back when Tycoon Tara was racing.
Oh.
And she won the Tats Tiara paying $28 or something. And, of course, Dad had money on it because of Tara.
Yep.
I just
Always
remember.
does.
He told me about it 3 days before, too. He said, I'm back in Tycoon Tara.
Is that same?
And you just watch it win and you just go, oh, why did I not get on?
Surely that's out of written Tycoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So that's
Yeah.
a bit of invisible string theory there. Eh?
Yeah, there you
Always
go.
lines up.
Yeah, no, it is. Written Tycoon's the sire of Tycoon Tara. Unreal. So he's in front of me by about 40 units, and we've got the exact same bet.
Yeah, I was going to say, you happy about that, or are you annoyed?
Still, when it wins, it'll
Well,
be
there's
right.
three that aren't on mine, so it's
Yeah. I think the $2 has got everyone scared.
Had me scared.
What's Rocket? Rocket or Pedro?
Rocket.
One of them.
G'day, Reggies. Here we go.
Pedro.
Group 1 racing. We're off to
Rocket sounds
Eagle
like
Farm,
Pedro.
race 8, the
fuck's happened
Tattersales Tiara, over 1,400 metres. And we got another soft track again. So hopefully not too fucking soft. Bella Napatina looks short odds favourite. And
He hates them.
so I am steering away from that.
Yep.
Hopefully it doesn't
Give me
cruise
double
home.
figures.
I like number 8, Cease Majiki. I'm not sure how you pronounce that.
Same
That's
as
got
J-Mac was on it. Is on it. He's in hospital last night, crook. So there's like 50% chance of him riding. So I'll stay away from that. I did like number 8.
Oh, no.
So I've got some units to play with. So I'm going to jump on this horse I've been looking for a little bit. Number 10, Horsebred Flirt. Coming out Barry 12, Tyler Schiller on the back. It's in great form. Loves the 1400. Likes the soft track. It came second to that Sis Majiki last week. And so I can't believe the value.
Not fluent in French.
It's paying $34 a win and $6.50 a place. So I'm going to jump on that. Why not? So let's go. One win,
Please
one
no.
unit, sorry. 1 unit to
Don't do
win
it to us.
and 4 units to place.
Okay.
Cheers, boys. Attack. Number 10, Horsebred Flirt.
Fucking 34s and 650.
So 1 unit.
That is
and
prime.
34s.
I did not know. That is fucking eyes up footy about J-Mac.
Yeah.
I've got a bet coming up in another segment
the
that I've
scoops.
pretty much only putting money on it because of James McDonald.
Wouldn't put it past him to come out of hospital and race like a freak, though.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, good gust of wind would knock a jockey over, let alone a flu.
True.
I like how Pedro's obviously butchered that name, but very easy to do. Like, how would you say that? It's fucking hard.
yeah.
Yeah. So he didn't back it though. So if I didn't know how to say it, I would have just not mentioned it at all. But he mentioned it 3 times.
Love it.
The champ. Oh, that was good.
He knows every time there's a pronunciation, and I'm up him.
I'm always going to call it that now, though.
It has to be.
Ceased Majiki.
Especially if it wins. Old Majiki. Imagine if we've just got it completely wrong.
Oh, fuck, man.
Majiki coming home strong.
I think I've heard him call it before, and it's
It'd be French or something.
Yeah, be
Yeah.
a play on magic. Magic.
Yeah.
yeah.
Magie.
Righto, Rocket.
Boys, punters, Queenslanders, Rockets, Roughies, raring to go. Eagle Farm, race 8 for our Group 1 bet this week. Horse 8, Sieste Magique.
There you
He's
go.
nailed it.
J Mac on board, Waller
Rocket speak
train,
French by any chance?
likes the track damp.
Rocket.
Blue batter paying about $6.50, so let's go 5 units at $6.50.
Oh, yeah.
Jump on her, stay hard.
It's a lovely bet. It's a
No
lovely
one is going old Bella.
No, it's the odds, man. It's the odds are scaring everyone. But
Tom's the lone wolf.
she'll probably piss in. So it's all good. Righto, we'll hear from B2.
The bananas.
Reginald. Barry the British Horseman back again for another week after tipping the place getter in the whatever that fucking race was we went to at Royal Ascot the other week, and I'm staying with my old friend Barb's this week, and he flew into Brisbane on Sunday. He's carrying on about me being a social media megastar or something. Apparently, I don't understand what's going on, but
Hey, Baz! Oh no. Baz, your Uber's here to take you to that fucking high tea or wherever the fuck you're going. Are you recording that fucking group once? I fucking told you, Barry. You're out here on fucking holidays. You're in my fucking house. Do what you're fucking told. I'm sorry, but I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. I'll be off now. Cheerio, boys. For fuck's sake, lads. What the fuck am I going to do? He's here for another 2 weeks, that cunt. Anyway, boys, Group 1 tip, the Tats Tiara, last Group 1 of the season. It's a fucking no-brainer. I know she's got 17 alley. She's 10 points, 11 rating points above the rest of the field. Back to weight for age, mare's grade. If we're just going to have the whole 5 units on Bella Nipotina, the KISS method, keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah.
She ticked the 1,400 box 2 weeks ago in the Stradbroke. She'll brain these cunts. No-brainer. She'll piss in. Bella Nipotina, bang, 5 units straight out. Keep it stiff, lads. Happy punting.
Beautiful. Got the poly out on old Baz.
Yeah, he wielded.
Flogged him.
Yeah, that's fucking. See, it feels nice, doesn't it, to
It's
just
a chain of
wield the
command.
poly?
He wields on Baz, you wield on him.
There's been no poly action. I've
Not
been
for a
loving
while,
his,
actually,
I'm loving
yeah.
his call-ins.
I
lately.
know,
It's
he's
been
done a
awesome.
great job.
Yeah, righto. Sweet. Nice. We've spread our money around there.
We'll go B1 McButton.
Yeah. Bloody oath. There'll be a first 4. in here.
Reggies, TBR here for the Group 1 Tats Tiara for the fillies and mares. Look, last Group 1 of the Brisbane Carnival. There's some horses that have probably had this as their main target and some horses that have had other targets, and this is like a backup. So for that reason, Bella Nipotina looks extremely hard to beat on her form, but I'm banking on that she's had a couple of grand finals, and I'm hoping that she might have just peaked already and be on the slide. Yes, because her form is very, very hard to go against. 1400 was no worries in the Stradbroke. She ran a very good race, but I'm going to go away from her, and I'm going to tick number 3, Roots. Look, this horse
Joe
hasn't raced for a couple of months, so I think that they've really planned on this race as its grand final. Race is very good that way. Race is really good fresh, and also race is good on wet track. So I'm going to bank on a wet track and her coming into this fresh at $20. I think that's a steal. So I'm going to have 3 units to win, 2 units to place on number 3, Roots. Good luck. Happy punting. And remember, the Moya, the fucking Moya.
No.
Well, you know what they say,
No
nothing like
first
a wet
four.
root.
No whore. Yeah, that's right.
No slut for a multi.
No whore for a first 4 or slut for a multi.
Yeah, went to trifecta.
Trifecta in the B1, B2.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
There we go.
Well, we've got a couple of long odds there, and then we've also got a couple on
and
Bella. Lovely spread. I'd love
spread.
to.
You and Keats cancelling each other out.
Yeah, I'd love to put a little trifecta on and get, or first 4, and somehow get Pedro's and Buttons in there.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Yeah. Righto, let's move on to the old boys versus the young guns
Let's
segment.
do it.
We made up a little bit of ground again last week. Not as much because me and Keto Quinellaed the race. So we were all winners. Yeah, carried on. Said, Daddy's still showing you how it's done or whatever. And I said, I won more money than you. Even though you won the race. So
shut up.
Fuck up.
but I'm going to go to Eagle Farm Race 9. Number 2, All That Pizzazz.
Ooh, friend of the show.
4th up, ready to explode and win a nice race to top off his carnival. Gets the booking of James McDonald. So probably
Sick boy.
probably should be getting $5 or $6 for this horse, but we're getting $4.40. So we'll just cop it and we'll take the $4.40 and have 5 units on. Get a fucking drip in your arm, mate, and pump a few bags of fluid around and get out there because I
Get
need
it
you
in
on
there.
the back of All That Pizzazz. Hopefully the horse is just too fucking good anyway and doesn't matter who
Doesn't
sits
even
on
need
him.
a jockey.
Yeah.
Just put a
Well,
fucking
yeah, to probably
mannequin
win
on the
there.
back.
Holy shit. Sorry, boys.
Hey, you're right, mate.
Keats?
Go to Keto.
Highest prime.
Reginald, old boy Keto, can't wait to get to Eagle Farm Saturday, as I can see winners everywhere and plenty that owe me money, I can tell you. I tipped the Matty Dunn train Cepheus in the Stratty a few weeks ago when first up, failed to fire, and tomorrow, with the aid of a dry track, we'll run a very bold race. Should go close to getting the money. By all reports, this horse has come up leaps and bounds since that run, and the quality of opposition on Saturday is far inferior than that of the Stratty. Currently fielding $12 on Bluebet. We'll have 3 units to the nose.
Oh.
Then I'm breaking new territory for the Reggie fraternity, and providing the listeners with the Brisbane Quadrella.
Oh,
exactly.
Shit.
First leg will be 1-5-11, second leg 1-8, third leg 4-8, fourth leg 6-13. 2 units, that'll give us 8.3% of the dividend, which I believe will be around 10K if this gets up. That's a possibility of 833 units in the old boys till. Happy punting. Come on, the old boys.
I know. We've got some explaining to do here, don't I?
The quaddie.
Yeah.
Do we even do it?
A little bit. Tiny bit.
There'll be a few listeners confused, yeah.
Quaddie's always the last 4 races of the day. You can pick as many horses in each of the races as you want. You just get less percentage.
The more you put in.
Say you have $100 on the quaddie. If you have 4 horses in each race, you'll get a percentage. If you have $100 on the quaddie and you have 8 horses in each race, your percentage will go right down.
That's probably the simplest way you can explain it.
Yeah. So it all
If you don't
works
get
off,
that, then it's your own
it all
fault.
works off pools of money. However many people get the quaddie divided by how much money's in the pool. So he's gone. Thanks for that. So he said the numbers of the horses he's putting in each race. That's what he's just said there. We'll post them up anyway. Hopefully he doesn't fucking get that.
That would fucking be groundbreaking.
That is, yeah. Well, it is groundbreaking. New
Ground
ground.
making.
Yeah, well, it'd be ground improving.
It would.
What do you reckon, Jace? You want to go, mate?
Yeah, I'll take it away. I'm looking for a bit of redemption, boys. Different segment, though, but I just was so close in that Euros multi.
Yes, here we go.
That I feel like I need a second chance at it to nail it. In the round of 16, it's been decided through the group stages. We got Germany taking on Denmark. They need to redeem and get a win here. Bear in mind, round of 16, this is all within 90 minutes. So
Righto.
if they win in extra time or
time.
penalties, no.
You fucking lose.
Yep, this
Yep.
is within the 90.
Yep.
Denmark, so Germany versus Denmark. I got Germany to win. Into France versus Belgium, which I think will be a cracker, but Belgium are just nowhere near as good as they were in 2018, 2016. French will win. The Dutch, they were one of the teams that finished third and qualified still for the round of 16 after losing to Austria. But they take on Romania here.
Oh,
But they're going to be shitting all over their fairy tale with a win. And then the Austrians against Turkey. I've got Austria to win that as well. That is paying... Oh, I almost just deleted my whole notes. Where the fuck's me odds? $8.50.
5 units on?
5 units
Fuck
straight
yeah.
on it.
I love that.
I need to make ground.
Only issue with those big tournaments is so many fucking teams just park the bus.
Yep.
And it ends up going to extra time. It's so fucking...
That's right.
The games end up going for that long.
And there's been a few upsets as well
That
so
sounds
far.
so
Do you want to
sick
hear...
to watch.
Do you want
Tell
to
Tom
hear...
about that group.
That
Group C.
motorsports just fire me up.
Group C, mate, had England, Denmark, Slovenia, and... Can't remember the fourth side.
Serbia.
Serbia.
Oh, yep.
They play... There would have been 6 games
Yeah.
total.
So they play
in the
each other
group.
once
They play
each.
everyone plays each other once in the group.
Yep.
So they all play 3 games each. There was 1 goal scored.
That's disgusting.
It was. Everyone's going up, like, not blowing up, but laughing about it because one of the games ended 1-0 and every other game was a 0-all draw.
Yuck.
They had the big decider on Tuesday, I think it was.
Tuesday
you know
morning,
who's
yeah.
going to make it through, and both games 0-all draws.
What a ripper game, guys.
Yep.
Oh, how about that fucking fuck all that happened?
Garbage, man.
At least that doesn't happen anymore now in the knockout stage. They go to extra time and then penalties.
Nah, but then you had, after that, you had fucking, I think we're in again here.
is that to me?
The girls are just on, man. Fuck, they are on.
Julia.
They have been so G'd up this whole game. This is
Fuck, yeah.
Quila.
Quilly.
Back to the soccer. What was I saying? I can't remember.
We're talking about
Oh,
knockout stage.
the Austrian game, after that, unreal. 3-2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And it ended up fucking lead changes, and Austria were the underdogs. They ended up winning 3-2. Awesome. Unreal.
was a great game.
But the old 0-0, fucking hell.
Boring.
5 games of 0-0.
Georgia beat Portugal this morning too.
I know.
That's wild. Anyway, we'll hear from the old boys.
Yeah, hear from Pedro.
Oh, Tom, have you said yours?
No, but we go to the
Yeah,
old boy.
Pedro.
Oh, yeah, we do too.
No, Reggies. Here we go. Old boys versus young guns. Let's go. Split my units up. I got 3 units on an 8-leg win multi across 3 codes. I got the AFL, Rugby League, and the Euro Soccer.
Oh,
we do
he's
love
taking
my
me on.
Euros. Here we go. All winners: Lions, Swans, Blues, Storm, Panthers, Roosters, Germany, Italy. All favourites. Thanks to Bluebet, they're going to give me $11 for that. I will take that every day of the week. Thank you very much. 3 units on that.
Upset.
8-legger. With my remaining 2 units, I'll do something different. I'm going to give you one of my black bookers running at Eagle Farm, race 5. Change it. I've got to do something. Fucking got to get a win. Eagle Farm, race 5. It's over 2,100 metres. Number 14, Ella's World. It's it's a great soft form horse. It's running's all been on soft and heavy tracks. Came second last week to Persevere, with 58 kilos on it. It's dropped down to 54 kilos this week. Come off 2 good wins at 1,600 in the last month. Before last week's second. So it's been building for this distance. It's been rising. The Wise Man, sad, peaking. So I'm on it. Damien Thornton jockey. Freeman trained. And Bluebet are going to give me $26 for the win.
There's his value.
I'm going for it. I'm swinging 2 units on the snoz. Thank you very much. Number 14, Ella's World. Cheers, boys.
Nice. I can't believe you're only getting $11 for an 8-leg multi, man. I can't do that.
Pretty safe though, because they're just head to heads.
But nothing's safe in sport.
Glad that he just left Geelong and Essendon out of that.
Yeah. Smart man goes Essendon.
Righto, boys. I'm having
Come on,
another
Tommy.
swing. I'm having another swing. I'm feeling good,
Yes.
like I have every other time. But that's this time. It's the time. Going a 4-leg try-scorer multi across this round of NRL.
Righto.
First game on Saturday, we have Knights versus Eels. Now, this is a hard one to pick the result, but I think Micah Sevo crosses for 1 try. So he's the first leg. Anytime, I think Mitchy Moses will be fucking up and about. He'll just shoot a rocket or Gutho to Sevo to just dive over the top of a smaller man. Then we're going to Storm versus Raiders. I think this should be a thumping at Amy Park, and I think that Elisa Katoa should cross for 1 here.
Copy.
So he's
Like
my
that.
second
You
leg.
love a bit of Katoa action.
Dragons versus Dolphins. Sunday, 2 p.m. at Nostrada Jubilee. There is one bloke who is absolutely sooting at the moment, and that is Zach Lomax. And I just think that he scores at least 1 try in this. So that's the third leg. And to finish off, another pizzling Roosters versus the Tigers. I think big Angus Crichton is in great form, and I think he crosses.
Really? Nice.
Those 4 legs will give you $16.06 thanks to Bluebet, and I'll have all 5 units on.
Yes.
Swinging.
I love it.
Yeah.
Great
So
bet.
a couple of wings that I think should just score no matter if the team goes shit,
Yep.
and then a couple of
Where you
second
think-
rowers in a team that I think should pile points on.
A couple of New South Welshmen coming off a big win too.
Yeah.
I just think the
Tails
boys will be
up.
up.
That's a nice bet. I really like that. I may as well just pencil that in for a win now.
Yeah, pencil it in.
Right, that's all we got time for again.
Rocket.
I got to get him back.
Yeah. Just gotta jab him.
He'll call us something, so
Yeah.
I got to get him back. Otherwise, how am I going to get him
No,
back?
you can't.
True.
Come on, Rocket. That's it.
What's he got? What's he calling us?
4-leg try scorer.
Punters, Queenslanders, Rockets, Roughies, raring to go. Old boys versus the deck chairs. Always folds under pressure. Dragons versus the Dolphins on the weekend. Let's go a 4-leg multi, anytime try scorers. Sully, Sloan, Farnworth, and Isako.
Yeah.
5 units at $25. Jump on it, stay hard.
It's just solid, isn't it?
That's light.
Every
for
week
him.
you go, oh.
It's that solid. Yeah, he only needs 1.
Yeah, last time he did this, it was the Red V as well.
Yeah, I know. That's all right. That was beautiful. I love it.
Deck
I love
chairs.
it. And I'll be putting it on, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll have some civilian
The
coin
deck
on
chairs, I like it.
that. I just laughed before I even fucking knew what it meant. It's just funny.
Yeah. Righto, we are done now.
Yeah.
This time.
No, we are done.
Awesome. Thanks to Bluebet again for helping us out with the show. We couldn't do it without them. Go and download the app. Bet with the True Blue Aussie bookie. we keep saying it. They're a fucking great wagering partner. And
That's right. Bunch of good people
Absolutely
there
great
too.
friend of the show as well.
Bloody oath.
Groper, what time Monday, mate, for
6
anyone
p.m.
wanting to buy a horse?
6 p.m. July 1, Monday night. The shares will be live. You'll have links on our socials. There'll be links on Pulse.
There'll be more
Racing's.
links in the socials than there is Pash Rash and Dad Kissing Country.
Which is a lot.
There you
Which
go.
is fucking heaps.
Ridiculous amounts.
So go and check it out. We cannot wait for you guys to be a part of this thing. It's
Yep.
going to be so fucking fun. Even the next stage, once you get the ownership group, then it even fires up more. We're
This
gonna
is just the
start
tip of the
talking
iceberg.
names. You know, start talking names and
Yep.
fucking all that sort of stuff. So fire up, people. I'll be very surprised if your shirts aren't there in the next couple of days.
Yep.
And yeah, let's fucking go. An exciting time to be a part of this community.
Hope you enjoyed our chat with Shane Rose. He's breaking him in at the moment. So
Yep.
What a
Yeah.
time to be a Reggie.
awesome.
Fucking oath, man.
So exciting. Can't wait to have you on board. And we'll see you. Have a good weekend. We'll see you Wednesday. Hooroo.